nobody? Oh, goodness. How about doing some less than the stop sign? No one needs a stop sign. Oh, we had so many good books this week to review. I hope you guys enjoyed the review show. If you did not, you don't need it really, and to enjoy the series that I'm doing right now. I'm going to put it so it makes more sense for the books we're selling today. Brent is here. Hi, Brent. I see that Burke is here and Elvis is here also. And Kenneth. Thank you, Kenneth. You can always count on Kenneth to pop in. Very sweet. Jason's here. We had a lot of fun on Saturday's show. We had really good variant covers, which I have some more of that collection on this show. And then I've got the finale of that on Saturday. And then I just got through expanding. We have a section here at the store we have got separated out by artists. So if you're local, as I finish doing these things in the shows, they'll end up in that section. Pablo is here. Hello, Socrates. Sorry, Socrates. I know. I just call you Socrates. And Spasta's here. Justin's here. Justin is also here. We have two Justins. Richard's here. Hello, everybody. Since we're here at the top of the show, it looks like we've got some new people on watching. I just want to... Oh, Punisher Red Xmas. Yeah, it's up there somewhere. I'll definitely get to that. Here are our shipping rates for everybody that's joining us, just so it's clear. We ship media rate because our local post office is totally down with that. Please, they say, please do. We don't want you on our lines. If you're watching us from Facebook, you can send me a direct message. If it's your very first time, please just say hi just to the Jen King running the show. Don't message the store. Don't message anybody else. It won't get to me. Hey, Robbie. Or if you're watching us from the YouTube, we're about to put in the comments a cool, handy-dandy, fill out this form so you can make sure to get your books. We're going to be sending you your payment information on Wednesday via DM or email, depending on which way you signed up with me. Please be able to pay within 24 hours of your claims. We don't build boxes. We ship every week because we want you to be able to get your new books, which is the stuff you're about to buy, really soon. We don't want you to wait. So, hi, everybody. If you have any questions outside of that, please let me know. You're watching us on Comic Book Shopping Network and or The Experience. And our awesome producer for the show is Kyle, who's going to probably crack some jokes. He's going to pop in. No one's made any comments about my shirt today, and I am just messed up in the head that nobody has. This is definitely for a specific era of people. All the kids are like going, what's that mean? I don't get that. Gotta go listen to some Ice Cube to get that reference.
So should we play the thing?
I think we should play the thing. Go ahead. Hey, Kyle, I have a question for you. If people fill out the form, like they just, like even if they're not buying anything today, will they get an email, like be registered for our regular email because we don't email a whole bunch, but for special things like our new thing we just announced yesterday?
Technically not.
Okay.
Because your form is on your website, because your form existed before the experience existed.
It's true.
What I really should do is make you move your form over to our website, but then I'd have to go on your website and take the form off of your web. And listen, that's just a lot of work because your website's hard.
It is.
I made your website when I still had time to work on websites, so it's done the right way and the hard way, as opposed to our website where it's the easy way. Anyway.
Hey, Bates. Pablo's making no food tonight, instead enjoying a tasty spicy chicken sandwich from Whataburger. Well played, sir. And Pablo says, check your DMs. And no diggity. I check myself before I wreck myself. All right. and seats in the
No
room.
Diggity is a different song.
What?
No Diggity is a different song. No
I
Diggity is by
know it
Blackstreet.
is, but I wanted to mix it together because Jay said you should always chickadee check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Before you riggedy wreck yourself.
Riggedy wreck yourself. All right. But that made me think of No Diggity, so I had to say it. Okay. Here are the graphic novels that are dropping this week, and you can totally claim. This is the temporal book that I gave you like the synopsis for. This is Stephanie Williams. What happens when you go back for just one more job? When you used to jump through time, things go sideways. That's the answer. That is 18. Birds of Prey on the Run, Kelly Thompson, issues 20 through 28. That one is 20. This awesome book, this is like really kind of made for and aimed for a YA crowd, but I find that I love YA stuff. This is from Maverick, which is Mad Cave's like younger crowd series. This is I Didn't Ask for This. It's about kids that their parents were famous influencers, but they didn't ask for having their whole life being broadcast all over the place. Nava wants to have tempura. I want tempura also, but temporal is what you're going to get, right? Sorry, that's me being a goof. Now I'm hungry for tempura. Okay, we're going to put your treasures right there now. Okay.
You know where I used to have incredible tempura shrimps and you would never have imagined it?
If you say Panda Express, it might hurt you.
No, I would never. Of course, I say that and then I forget the name of the place. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Bar Louie was the name of the place.
Was it?
It's a massive chain called Bar Louie. Used to have crazy good
Bar
tempura.
Louie. Yeah, we know those guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Maria Lovett's Artificial. Hers are all very, very extremely, totally spicy. This has got a really short synopsis, so I'll do this. When it's Clara, a fashion stylish delusion with love, turns to a futuristic dating service offering lifelike android partners. But when her dream lover glitches into a possessive stalker, she finds herself trapped into a game of desire, control, and survival. There you go. That one is 17. Jeannie, you missed almost nothing, but thank you for doing the sharing. I appreciate it. I just have been doing graphic novels and chit-chatting about food. Speed Racer Volume 1, David Pepos is 18. I can recommend this very highly because the art is really amazing. A wonderfully written fantasy world. Like there's the Jabberwocky. Look at that thing. It's so cool. I was going to see if I could find you other characters that are like, what? That's crazy awesome. There you go. There's what the flying monkeys look like, and you know, the not cowardly lion. A big war breaks out between Neverland, Oz, and Wonderland, and it's not anything you expect. This one is 25. It's like way thicker than a normal graphic novel. Also available, Batman Gotham by Gaslight. This is the Kryptonian Age that just finished. This one is $20. Green Lantern, the Starbreaker Supremacy. This one's a Green Lantern Corps crossover epic. That one is 20. Racer X Volume 1. Mark Russell. Mark Russell is a killer writer. He always writes such good stuff. That one is 18. Booster Gold Complete 2007 series. This is really tough to put together, this series. This one is the Volume 3 of the Booster Gold sets. This one is $40, but it is the entirety of the 2007 series. And then, last but not least, the finest Western put together. This is 1970 to 73, so this will be DC Westerns that happened in that time period. Hangman Never Loses. Here's some of the stuff that is in it. And then that one is $40. All right.
I've often thought, Miss Jen, that someone should get a Jack Russell Terrier and name it Mark, so then they could say they have a Mark Russell Terrier.
That seems like a fun thing that Mark Russell needs to do. Right?
I feel like he would be totally into that and then would write it into comic books. So it would be worth doing just for the, hey, my dog is in comic books.
So over on the Facebook, Justin says Starbreaker Supremacy is a must-read if you like Blackest Night. The same vibe, he says. Thanks for that recommendation, man. I've taken all of the graphics off the wall, so we have room for new books. It also allows you to get a little sneak peek of what else I'm going to be offering tonight after the new books come down.
I will also say, Pablo, if Ben had the ability to turn himself into tempura, that would have been our exclusive cover.
I think I've chosen my pet charity. I really like. There's a charity that I know of through a friend who goes and captures feral cats and makes sure that they get fixed, so we don't end up with a lot of like irresponsible extra cats around, and make sure that they're healthy and stuff. So I think I'm going to support that charity, and then I'm going to try to see if I can get the kitty cat named after my cat before the one we own now, Purpur. Some of you guys might know Purpur. I miss Purpur. Purpur was a cool dude. Hey, Daniel Scott, super famous artist is on. Hey, my friend.
If you guys don't know what Jen is talking about, check your email for an email from me yesterday.
Or our social media.
You know, our EXP social media, right.
Or my social media.
Mm-hmm.
Gene says he has a lilac and tan Frenchie named Bronx because he looks just like the Gargoyles character. I love Frenchies. They're like such little tanks.
Yeah, my friends Seth and Nick have a Frenchie named Merlin. And the joke is that Merlin and I have the same smells, sounds, and diseases.
Yes, you're famous, Daniel Scott. You're a famous artist. These are not part of the new books, but I had it on the wall and I wanted to make sure I gave it you guys an opportunity to have this. So, like I mentioned before, we had Tyler Mane, who's most famous in my brain for playing Sabretooth in both the first X-Men movie and Wolverine Deadpool, where he got to reprise his role. He also, with Christopher Priest, made this awesome graphic novel. There's different versions of it. This is a regular soft cover, and then the hardcover book, which is the one I would get for the price difference. Before he left, I had him sign all of them in his traditional "Stay Safe." And this one's $60. I'm not charging you anything more than if you actually got to come to the autograph signing. These were $60, so I've got these for $60, the hardcovers. The soft covers were $50. He autographed these two. Boop-a-doop. And then these are more rare than both of them put together, but this one is the chapter 1, just regular comic book with red foil. And he also signed these on the front. And that's $50. So if you want any of those, I have those for you. I know there were a lot of people that wish they could have come to the event, so I wanted to make sure that I got your back. TJ is going to support the Key West Animal Rescue that goes out and rescues the feral chickens that run wild around Key West. You know a lot of feral chickens? What?
I feel like Pablo and I could go to Texas or go to Key West and just fix that. And then we can have a barbecue.
Gene's dog has his own Insta.
Gene, we're gonna need that Insta in the comments if it's not there already.
That's right. We need pictures. Send me a DM and I'll show everybody if you have pictures you want to show off. And Pablo says he has 8 dogs, so he qualifies as my favorite doggy charity. Okay. Let's see.
Sure.
It's time for comics.
Miss Jen, did you happen to talk to Tyler Main about his professional wrestling career?
I didn't, because I don't know enough to be an intelligent person to talk about it.
Sure. He had to change his name several times. Most people would know when he wrestled for WCW under the name Big Sky. But the reason he wrestled under the name Big Sky is because there was this little company called Lucasfilms that had the copyright on the name he had used previous to that, which was Skywalker. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
He also trained under Stu Hart briefly in the dungeon in Calgary, but that's a very different conversation.
I can talk about it a little bit here. I don't know what it looks like 100%, but Tyler was very interested in having at least some like dedicated, like not a regular show, but some dedicated broadcasts that he wanted to do with us. So I'm going to put you guys in the Kyle and him in the same stream so they can talk about it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did those?
His wife is like an Eisner winner, right? Like Renee Geerlings is like one of the biggest names in comics for a long time.
Yes.
So
it's like we were talking about how many comic books he has in his house right now. There were like all of the copies. It was so hard for me not to be like, you know what you can, if you want to get rid of those. No, I won't get into that. All right. This one I made a big to-do about my review. I only have 4 copies of this because despite the fact I've been trying to hand sell it before it actually came out, I didn't have a lot of people add it to their pull boxes, and that's how we kind of decide what we want to order in for the shop. So this is Bad Ideas, the Hab #1, in which rich guy makes his own habitat underneath the surface of the earth, but everything goes sideways pretty darn quickly. Corey's definitely going to get that one. Corey's going to get one. Let me see if I can fit all this. I'm just going to use these 2 rows down here because I don't feel like I'm going to be able to do it. So Corey, let me see if I have a pile for you. I just got to get used to where everybody's stuff is, y'all. Corey. I feel like Corey got something, but maybe no. Corey list. Okay, so Corey's got one. I saw somebody else. That one went to Elvis. There's Elvis's pile. Okay. Bad Ideas have been so good. Yep. Yeah, I know it's taken people a little while to like get back into the jam of Bad Idea because they had so many like hoops to jump through and craziness in their earlier days, but now they've made their stuff available to local comic shops, so they're supporting local comic shops the way we like to be supported. So now we're all back in with them. So okay, so and then SF. Okay, I got you, SF. And that's Pablo. I'm going to give SF a pile here. Okay. Actually, I'm going to move that. Let me put you right here, SF. Okay, did I get everybody that wanted a tab? Nope, I got one more. Nope. Oh, that's just Elvis trying it one more time. I got you. Okay, this is an awesome little preview issue. This is Megalith #0. It's just a $2 book, but it has previews for Megalith, which is going to be 3 weeks out, one for Hab, and for a couple other upcoming books that you might really like, and then some pitches for some other ones, even if it doesn't have extra pages for it. So I have a Megalith Zeros. Garcia wants to know if you have show dogs. Pablo. I see that Tim's on. Hi, Tim.
TJ sent me the link for this feral chicken rescue thing. And I have so many questions about feral chickens now.
We had a group of feral chickens that used to live outside of one of the apartment complexes here in the Woodlands, but the roosters got, well, even the chickens, they got real violent. They would like attack people when they came by, so they had to scuttle them somewhere else.
Oh, no, chickens are awful. Chickens are cannibals. But my questions are more like, are they stringy when you eat them? How do they take brine? Are they wings good size, or are they the small ones that you get at beat-ups?
All right, y'all. Claim show dogs. They're rare versions. All right, I wish I had ordered more of these. I'll probably try. They're probably all sold out, but what am I saying? So I've got 3 copies, so order these quickly. This is from the Ordained universe. This is The Machine. It's a single shot just about that assassin who's coming after the priest in the main series. So Pablo says, yes, German Shepherds and Cocker Spaniels. Wife is a confirmation judge also. So they are a show dog family. Casbah.
So I was in a local comic shop a couple weeks ago and doing some swapping, some trading, as you do. And I picked up a variant of Ordained #1. And I'm trying to remember who it was. Greg Land, maybe? It doesn't feel right, but it's somebody like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a really cool, like, photorealistic cover of the guy, the preacher on the cover. But it's, like, limited to this artist's website, and they only did, like, 200 of them. It's a really cool cover.
Garcia, I'm going to give you this Ordained because I'm pretty sure Nava, that it would have been pulled for yours. Unless they just goofed. So I'm going to do that.
There you go. It is. It's Greg Horn, Ordained #1.
Ooh, Greg Horn. Okay, Megalith does have great art. Oh, I can't wait to tell you guys what I'm doing. I'm up to all kinds of shenanigans. The best shenanigans.
Guys, if you knew about Miss Jen's shenanigans, you would call shenanigans. And you would say shenanigans as many times as Farva says shenanigans in Super Troopers before the guy gets angry at him.
Oh my gosh. Oh, did I get puppy pictures? Look at, there's Garcia's puppy. He's got his own Insta. He's like, draw me like your little French girls.
Draw me like your Frenchie.
Looky! Oh my gosh, he's so cute! Look at his little smile! If you want to follow his dog, it's Bronx the Frenchie 2022. Bronx the Frenchie. That is so cute, Gene. Or I have to go back to where I was. What, you wanted me to show you? I can give you a. I'll give you a tease. How's that? Let me see if I save the picture of tease.
No, don't make him go to the social media. There's a post on the social medias, guys, where Miss Jen has done
gave
that
you a
thing
tiny picture.
From you remember when you used to get magazines as a kid, and it was like, what is this thing? And it was like a super zoomed in photo of just a corner of like a bouncy ball or something. Miss Jen has done that with some of the shenaniganery that is happening. So if you want to know about the shenanigans, shenanigan your way over to Miss Jen's social media to check out the shenanigans. And if I say shenanigans one more time, I have to pistol whip myself.
SF's already claimed it, so it's okay. What's crazy is
I did not think that I would get to make a Super Troopers reference tonight.
So not even those 2 little tiny teaser images that I posted on my socials. Not even those. Tomorrow I'm going to be dropping a full cover that is another variant from one of the hottest variant artists that there is. Tomorrow I'm dropping. Not as a buy. Well, maybe I'll drop it to buy tomorrow. I have to confer with the rest of my group, but yeah, I think that's what's happening tomorrow. So I apologize for your pocketbooks.
And just so everyone knows, that cover artist is not me.
What?
I do other kinds of covers and not art.
Like that. I understand that reference. All right. And for people that totally did not get a chance to get a copy of this, which you should, whatever the print of it is, this is Ordained #1, 4th print. So you can get a book to go with this other book that we sold out. You can figure out what we're talking about with this awesome priest. By the way, the writer and creator of John Wick actually has a quote on this: "Relentless, bone-crushing, symphonic carnage." That's a good one. Hey, Morgan. All right, I think people are sending me more dog porn. Hold on.
We shouldn't call it that.
I know.
As a point of reference.
Puppy pics. Puppy pics. That is a fluffy puppy. This is Pablo's show dog. Look at that puppies. That one looks like she's looking for food. Cute.
Telling you, someday I will have either a Saint Berdoodle, which is a Saint Bernard Poodle mix, or a Bernedoodle, which is a Berenice Doodle mix, so that I can name them Trogdor.
Mike, who has come on the Facebook page, we are doing new comic books first, which is going to cover all that up. And then when I'm done doing new comic books, we're going to get to all of that stuff. So you did not miss anything. We do a lot of patience around here where I tease people about the other stuff on the board. What is Rudolph trying to do? Just ugh? I think Rudolph's trying to figure out how to get on. Well, you can't say Cocker Spaniel. Yeah. Also for both. We have to come up with something clean for Cocker Spaniel. Let's see. This is... Go ahead.
I'm a member of the Society for the Eradication of Cocker Spaniels.
Why, they're so cute.
That is a Dungeon Crawler Carl reference.
Yeah.
Princess Donut hates Cocker Spaniels.
This is Forest Puppy Darcy. Oh, look at that baby. While he's watching shows. That's where Darcy lays down. Love it. Okay, if you guys are sending me messages with animal pictures, let me know, and I will bebop over and look at them. Tapping out to hang with the kids. That is always the right choice. First one's the father, Leo Messi. And the second one is his daughter, Moonstone, a.k.a. Luna. Ooh. All right, this one is awesome. Ignition Press has been killing it. This is Bloodland #3. By the way, if you ever need to go do other things, it's totally cool. You can watch the show afterwards, and as long as they did not get claimed, you can just send me a DM. As long as it is before, I open in the morning, because then it's too late, because we'll have people buy them off the wall. So we did a best of Bentley special. Ooh, Jason's sending us pictures. This is Jason's puppy. That's a cute puppy. So many cute. That is Lucy, an Aussie Doodle. Aussie Doodle. They probably does the Aussie Doodle mean that they don't shed? Okay, Bloodland's up. Okay, I think this one's got some different covers. It does. Okay. All right, this one is a wordless book, and it is full of killer fights in the snow between the best monsters of them all. This one is Monster and the Wolf, number 3. There is the A cover. The B. Oh, that's cool. You see is like how he fixes broken bones, which is to say, not really. I'm going to call this C. I don't know who this guy is, but he is a punk. And I think this is D, my favorite of the characters, the Count himself. A, B, C, A, B, C to SF. Looks like late 80s Billy Idol. Yeah, a little bit, huh? Leo Messi was the number 1 rated Cocker Spaniel 1 year, so he sure knows how to score goals, according to Pablo. She just posts cats. Oh, cats are sketchy. Hashtag Constantine. Okay, here comes some more puppy pics. All right, from Brandon. This is Brandon's Maltese puppy. Woo! That's so cute. Jason confirms no shedding. No sheds. Yeah. Go. I used to love doing the goal thing. Go. All right, Witchblade, number 20. Not to be confused with that book, The Witcher, Bloodstone, number 3 of 4. If you're just joining us, we're sending in puppy pics. If you want to share pictures of your dogs, or really if you want to send a cat picture, I'd show that too. I like kitty cats. Selling new comic books, and then we're going to get to the books that are underneath, which are that cool variant set. Cats don't listen and do what they want. My cat fetches, but also steals the balls that we use for fetch during my live show on Sundays. Now that I park my chair so that she can climb up behind me and get into the place we hide her balls. She's smart cookie. Racer X, number 6 from the World of Speed Racer, Mark Russell writing. Oh, you're not going to get to come to GlobalCon? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's okay, Rudolph. You haven't missed any. Nothing has come down from the board yet. Nothing has come down. So you are going to get to see everything again. Catacomb of Torment. This is number 10. This looks like Killer Dolls. No, thank you. No. The Future Is issue number 12. Fun fact, I think I've sold through everything The Future Is except for number 1s. I ordered a whole bunch of number 1s, and I've sold every single one of these books. So that character looks super scary. Don't feel scared about joining in with these books. They're chock full of cool capture the flag things, but you don't need to know anything about hacking. They've got cool things on their website to help you figure out that stuff. And even if you don't want to do any of that stuff, you can just read the book. They've got 60 issues already planned, so you can feel secure about trying it. The felines play for keeps. Yeah. They do. The key is to just read them. If you're playing with them and their tail starts twitching, they might get you. GlobalCon is in Henderson, Texas, which is near Tyler. I'm a sponsor of the show, and I'm going to have a giant booth. So You should come if you want to ever like meet me. I'll be there. Here you go. Here's your chance.
Booths are available for GlapoCon.
I've got some really rare variants, so I'm ready to rumble. And you can pick up Pooh Bear if there's any left, because Pooh Bear is selling through pretty fast. Nectar number 2. Here you go. Here's your chance. Corey's already called one. Good. I showed it and then I didn't say what I was doing. Corey. Second issue does not hold back from the gas. If you bought a cat or a Maine Coon, they're really smart, but they've got so much hair you're going to have to clean up, Gene. They're very, very hairy. Right, coming down from the board, I have one copy of the Hab left. Okay. Nectar goes to SF.
It's clearly, by the way, the people in the chat are talking about cats. None of them have ever read Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Are you saying that that cat is a pill?
That cat is especially an interesting cat because, one, well, she could talk. 2, she could shoot magic missile out of her eyes. 3, she could shoot wall of fire out of her mouth. And 4, she uses social media to inspire the Society for the Eradication of Cocker Spaniels, NFC, doing business as the Princess Posse, which is the official Princess Donut fan club, not the Donut Holes.
By the way, I have sold the 2 actual novels that I bought of that, so I got to reorder them.
8th book just FOC'd yesterday.
I've already pre-ordered them. I have 6.
There's another. Good.
Okay, you get to see the Pablo's award-winning Germans. Boop-a-doo. And look at that guy. That guy cute. So that's why when you guys are on with us, when you see Pablo's state, he has to go walk the dogs. That's what he's talking about. He has so many.
Another great book, or another what I believe will be a great book, FOC yesterday as well, called 3020. It's the story of a kid whose dad is in the sanitation business.
Oh.
And needs him to clean up $20,000. So he decides to run a crowdfunding campaign and ghost fund it with $20,000 to clean it. Except that it goes viral and raises almost $700K. So now he has to actually make a tabletop RPG.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Joe Fox says, as a fellow alien lover, have you ever read any of the novels? Most are not that great. The old ones, like I like the Earth War. That one's really great. Pablo, not Escobar. Oh my gosh. This is Nectar number 1, second prints, which Corey has already figured out by the image there. They only had the one cover that I know of. Okay, was the second one a dog or a ball of black yarn with a bow? Yes is the answer to both of those things. Gene says, this guy owns dogs and buys comics. I want to grow up to be like this guy. All right. Megalith 0 comes off the board. It's also made, it's got that really awesome newsprint, which is my favorite. Everyone's sending pictures now. You meant the novels? No, there's an actual novel for Earth War. It actually was a novel first. I owned it. I read it until it fell apart. Okay. Next. Smile for the camera, number 2. So Smile, written by Hannah Rose May, who is stunningly beautiful in real life. Out of stock? Is out of stock.
I'm still super bummed that I couldn't be bothered to get away from setting up for Comics Pro to go meet Hannah Rose May.
Sorry, you were doing a job.
Yeah, but like I could have walked over 5 minutes to talk to her. Like
there was a line to talk to her.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. All right. This is Star Trek Starfleet Academy Lost Contact. The War College and the Academy have like star students that put all together, put them on this planet, and say we're just like doing a training exercise, which there's points and you might get rewarded for at the end. The thing is that they don't really understand that what's happened to them is that there's an actual situation going on. Are they going to survive this? This is number 1. All right, ordained. Number 1, 4th print comes off the wall. Which is why you need a technical assistant. He already does. His name is Blake. he was the assistant at Comic Pro. But there was a lot to do. Tons of stuff to do. This one is Darkness versus Angelus. Number 1, it's actually a one-shot. 3 stories, all explaining kind of origin of the characters. Really great. Silvestri, Hawkins, and Katie are the writers. Bloodland comes down. Gene says, I knew it would start an avalanche. I'm like the social media version of the oily guy from Couples Retreat. Boom, inspiration. Feel my karma. You goofballs. All right, here we go. G.I. Joe 21. I kind of feel like since it's the same number as another famous 21 that was a G.I. Joe, this one might be a something. Here is what the A cover looks like, featuring the character that made the original 21 very famous. Is it possible that his first appearance in this universe? Maybe. Here is the B cover, featuring him only. And here is the C cover. Nice Scarlet. I would have never thought I would ever say G.I. Joe was a book that I really enjoy reading. I like that whole shared universe. Okay, anyone else for Monster and the Wolf? It's got the whole four covers, A, B, C, D. SF wants the B cover of G.I. Joe. I like that one too. Gotcha, SF. You would create a cot on one side of the warehouse to work. We've actually, since our old location never really ran out of power, like during the deep freeze, we didn't lose power that everyone else lost power for. We actually would sleep in the warehouse because it was warmer than my house, if that made any sense at all. Monster A goes to Rusty.
I will say this. I have more than once thought maybe Stewart had it right in the Big Bang Theory, sleeping in the back room of his comic shop. I mean, that's where all the comic books are.
It's true. I used to kid around that, like, in a zombie apocalypse with all the books I have, at least I have things to burn for wood, things I could actually make a house out of if I stacked them right. They make for good bunkers.
No, it's true.
Rudolph, I see your call. That is the last copy of B that I have available. Rudolph, do a pile from this week. Yep, there you are. I got you. Make sure I got the stuff kit. And the All Silent Missions book, G.I. Joe Zartan, comes up to the wall. This one I understood way better. Think you can also make paper armor out of comic books?
No, that's what you use the outsides of hardcovers for.
That's true. And I'm pretty sure like the pulp kind of comic books you can probably eat, but at least fill your belly. Zombies can't climb. Except for if they're from World War Z, and then you're in trouble. Witchblade 20 comes off the wall. Gene says unless it's WWZ. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. Which one's the A cover though? I do have signed Tyler Means. I showed them at the top of the show. I'm selling them for the same price as if you got to come to the event. The hardcover is $60, signed inside. Soft covers are $50, signed inside. And then the only comic book he had, which was just the first chapter, it's got red foil. That one's $50. All the same. Brad Pitt. Yeah. This one is Ice Cream Man, number 45. This is the A cover. I just verified. There's your B. By the way, Ice Cream Man books are all single shots, so you can just buy whatever one was in front of you. They're all awesome. I Am Legend. Yeah, I love I Am Legend. Witcher number 3. Hardcover. Goes to Rich K. Rich K, do I know who you are? Have you bought from me before? Have you filled out a form? There's a trailer for the Ice Cream Man movie. Dope.
I feel like if the Ice Cream Man movie isn't at least partially a Ben and Jerry's biopic, like what are we even doing?
All right, Rich K. There is a form we're about to pop up. Just fill that out.
It's in the description of the YouTube video.
Oh, perfect. There you go. It's in the description up there. Just fill that out, and I will send you lots of information after the show. And Wednesday afternoon will be when I send you all your payment information. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What is your favorite comic book so we can get to know you, friend? Ice Cream A. Justin. I got you. We're a friendly lot here. Announces. Oh, Burka says read the movie is a remake of an early 90s cult movie by the same name. Okay. All right. We need to figure out if it's the Ice Cream Man from the stuff that's being developed from the comic book. I actually have also heard that the stuff that is Ice Cream Man that's coming out now is not what you're thinking it is. All right. This one is Invincible Universes Battle Beast number 8. That's a gorgeous Ryan Otley cover. Collect local comic creators. I like that. We also support lots of locals. Appreciate that. Battle Beast number 8. The B cover. I love Battle Beast. C is back. Hi, C. Kashubski's here. Racer X comes off the wall. We are just finishing. We got a little more independent books to do, and then we'll get to the other companies. Okay, this one is Image Comics Malevolent number 3. That's a series that the first book I was like, I'm not sure what I read. Is anyone else reading that series that can explain what's going on to me? Catacomb of Torment comes off the board.
You know, Malevolent kind of reminds me of Matt Fraction's Odyssey. Only in as much as it took me 10 issues of that book to figure out what the heck was happening.
10? Malevolent is great.
10.
Okay, thanks, Corey. I just need to have somebody give me the lowdown. What's the synopsis? Spoiler-free synopsis. I would be so thankful. This is Narco number 2. Holy cow, Narco number 1 was awesome, and it was one of the hot books for the week it was released. I highly recommend adding this to your pull boxes because all fans of plastic vinyl and plush are adding this to theirs. So definitely make sure to get that on your list of goodies. The problem with this kid is that if he gets too excited, his heart races too much, he passes out. The problem is he's also watching people get murdered, which tends to make your heart race. Okay. It's about demons that can't be controlled, so they have a half-breed who can kill demons. Oh! All right, I'm going to go back and try it again. She's the only thing that can. Oh, so it's relying on her. SF, I got your Narco. Oh, by the way, I didn't even tell you guys my super exciting news from today. I've got so much stuff that I want to announce to you guys, and I'm just forgetting my other stuff. Saturday, I have got a really killer Silver Age collection that walked in. It's not a huge collection, but it does include the first appearance of Doctor Strange. The Future Is comes off the board. Garcia, I got your Narco. Perfect. And really, anytime you guys have a book that you really liked, you want to talk about it, that's what we're here for. We're comic book lovers. Spread the love of your favorite book. All right. Man, oh man, the last issue of, was it Red Coat that we got to see the time tank? So much stuff is going on. Who's this guy? Oh no, I think this is our main bad back again. This is number 17. There he is on the front cover. And it also has an Invincible Month variant.
Listen, you guys aren't ready for Red Coat 17.
No?
There's a level of, oh, okay, the rails are somewhere over there. Mm-hmm. We're pretty far off them.
Good. I'm so excited.
I got 6 or 8 pages of the next new release from them. That's the next Jeff book. It's pretty great.
I should start reading PDFs, but I just don't dare. Nectar number 2 comes down from the board. Cannot believe it made it out of the show. Crazy town.
Here's the problem with the Red Coat PDFs, Miss Jen, is that our friend at Ghost Machine is so on the ball that they send them out at FOC.
Yeah.
So I forget what's actually out and what I've read before it's out. So until you show the cover, I don't know what I can talk about or not.
That's right. It's hard to keep it all straight, right?
It's true.
And the condition of the silver collection is pretty nice. I was talking to, it's so funny today, this collection walked in, then someone else was waiting for me with a collection, and then another person, one of our regular consigners, came in with a box, all right in a row. And I was like, what is going on today? But it's a really nice family that she just picked out some of the books. She brought in this much, and she just brought it in a bag, which is always oh no, these are going to be bad. But they somehow survived just fine. But she said that she had a bunch more books, but they had names written on them or dates written on them. And I was like, no, that's fine. Those are fun. You should bring those. She was, oh, I thought those were trash. So I'm hoping that tomorrow I will see the rest of the collection, and who knows what's in it. Because there was definitely a giant size X-Men #2 that I bought. Thor Giant 1. Try not to get it mixed up with the other collection I saw today. So there's some other decently wonderful keys. And but the big one is the first.
Just like as an aside, like if those dates are written in grease pen, that's something that not even CGC counts against now.
Nope. They don't count that, and they don't count so much anymore like the subscription creases, as long as they don't break color. They're just expected to be there. People's names, grease pencil, dates. So I'm happy that they moved that way. Oh, here is Scorch #50. This is the A cover. McFarlane. Carlos, what's up, my friend? Okay, Nectar #1. Second print comes off the board. I think this is the last of the indies. This is The Thing on the Doorstep #3 by Simon Burks. Okay, coming off the board now is Smile #2. If you think it's related to the movie, it is. 'Tis indeed. Doorstep goes to Corey. Gotcha, my friend. Okay. I feel like someone just messaged me something. I'll make sure it wasn't something that was for picture-y things. Jean. No. Russ G. Oh, I got a floppy doggy. That's a cute floppy dog. I forget what those are that have the little turnover ears. Jason sent me pictures of comics. TJ, here we go. Mr. Meaty. Dog came with the name. You look like it's very comfortable. Let me know if you send me any puppy dog pictures. I will definitely show them. Okay. Here we go. We're to Marvel. It's Marvel time. Marvelous, you might say. This is Alias Red Band #2. With a really beautiful David Mack cover.
I still say, if you're buying Alias and you're not getting the David Mack cover, you're not actually buying Alias.
Probably not. He's been tied to that series forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Starfleet Academy comes off the board. I know it's a video, Jason. I don't have time to watch a video right now. Unless it's a video, like there's no dog in that picture, so it's Chinese Shar-Pei. Oh, we actually adopted when the boys were really little, like a mixed breed, whatever mutt from the pound that was touted as being a Shar-Pei, and it definitely was Shar-Pei. It had like Shar-Pei features on its face. But the thing that they didn't tell us is the thing that was its like other parent was like a big pit bull or like a horse or something, because we asked them for a medium-sized dog since I had little tiny kids, and this thing grew to be like horse-sized dog. Super, super sweet, but he just did not understand the power of him leaning against them would knock them over and stuff, so I had to turn him back in. And I think another guy that was there looking for a pet took him. Because I was like, he is the sweetest dog ever, but he's just dangerous to the kids because he doesn't understand that he's like a giant truck. This is a new book, Godzilla Infinity Roar, #3, cover by Lead Killer. Where am I going? Here. The one-shot Darkness Angelus comes off the wall. From Dan Abnett, this is Imperial Guardians number 2. I quite like this team. A lot because I like Brawl. I like Brawl. He's a good character.
Well, that's like Miss Jen. Both of the dogs I mentioned that I'd want earlier are dogs that are basically 400-pound dust mops. Like, they're massive dogs.
Yeah, I mean, they're great if you're an adult and you can, like, walk them or whatever. He just did not understand his own strength. Russ G, I see your Godzilla.
Well, it's like, I feel like some people can pull off, like, I'm a dude with a small dog. Like, I am not one of them, though.
You would be
like,
so cute with a little tiny floofy dog. SF
right, but I have to have a dog that matches my personality, that's a little bit eccentric and, like, a lot boisterous and loud and obnoxious. So my dog has to be at least Marmaduke size.
Yeah, I see. Darkness, one shot. The other one goes to... Oh, no, Corey's saying good night. No, sorry, I lost it in my brain there. Good night, Corey. G.I. Joe comes off the wall.
Because we had a shop dog for years that was what was she? A Maltipoo? Hana? That was a super cute dog, and I loved hanging out with her, but, like, I could not take that dog to the park. I would have hurt it, like, trying to play fetch.
That's how you get all the girls. You have a cutie floofy dog. It makes you seem less scary. Because how could a scary guy own a little floofy dog?
I'm just saying, we'd have played fetch, and that dog would have, like, died from running her legs off.
Maybe so. Inglorious X-Force number 4, Tim Seeley, Cable felled by the Angel of Death. Kids, what are you going to do? G.I. Joe comes off the wall.
Wait, time out. Is your kids, what are you going to do, a reference to Cable?
Yes.
Well, because, his parents are, real class acts, so.
Yeah. Everything about that character, the kid's situation is all messed up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he's his own dad. I don't know. Magic and Colossus number 3. This one has been a really hot book. That's David Nakayama cover. X-Force goes to SF.
I did not think I would like Colossus and Magic as much as I did. As much as I have, I should say.
Oh, I missed a couple of posts from Pablo. Great Dane or Mastiffs for Kyle. Elkhound, Deerhound, Irish Wolfhound. He's matching each perfect.
Saint Berdoodle, because I am allergic to dogs, so I have to have a hypoallergenic dog.
Saint Berdoodle, how is that going to happen? SF, I got you.
Half Saint Bernard, half poodle.
Oh, like
so
full-size poodle then? Obviously not.
Yeah. And then, Bernedoodle, which is a Bernese mountain dog mixed with a poodle.
Ooh, that'd be pretty. By the way, if you're ever watching on Facebook and I don't seem to respond to you, just poke me via DM. Sometimes Facebook's like commenting system freaks out and doesn't do anything. So I just have to bump it and re-put it on, then it populates everything. So
your meta is a little broke. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So be patient when the system gets a little hinky.
Yeah. It's not me. I would never ignore you, I swear. Sometimes I'll miss it if there's a whole bunch of claims. Sometimes I'll miss it. Just poke me again. Unknown says Maltese are hypoallergenic and don't shed. My favorite kind of animal. My little short-haired cat baby, for some reason, she's a tabby calico and she doesn't shed. I don't know how that's possible. She just doesn't. Planet of the Apes versus Fantastic Four, number 3.
See, if I got a Maltese, it would definitely have to have the second part of its name be the Maltese part, like so something and a Maltese, so that I could call it Darth Maltese. But
That would be a
definitely
good
want a Bernadoodle or a Saint Bernard, Saint Bernadoodle, a Saint Bernadoodle or a Bernadoodle, so I can name him Trogdor.
Battle Beast number 8 comes off the board. We got 2 covers. Rusty, I got your Planet of the Apes. Rusty got some really good covers on Saturday. He was knocking it out of the park. All right, this is the facsimile for this week, I believe, from Marvel. This is Silver Surfer number 2, big prestige format book. Malevolent comes off the board. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. This is Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant number 3. There's your A cover. I have one B cover, which is kind of a negative cover. Like negative space cover. And then this one is the C cover, which says Ultimate Farewell. By the way, I saw posted like the inside of one of the books where it like gives like quantifiers for the different characters. And under Storms, it literally says God. Not godlike or semi-god or any of those things. God.
That's pretty right.
What?
That's pretty right.
Narco number 2 comes off the board. Okay, what's next? Pile. Ooh, cool. There are different covers for this one. All right. This is Ultimate Wolverine. There is a big death in the end of this book. So crazy that I saw it happen. I was like, wait, that's not the way it's going to go down. That's not right. That character would not do that. Well, looks like I'm wrong. This one is variant edition. This looks very poster homage, but I don't know if it's supposed to be. And this is the C cover with magic, which is definitely in this book. Magic's one of the last characters that he's been trying to hunt down. Pablo sent us something. Ooh, just a fluffy baby. The fluffy baby. I don't know if I could do like a show dog that is like white. It'd be so hard to keep them clean. Never let them go outside.
You were talking about Princess Donut earlier. She's a show cat.
Do the hokey pokey and shake it all about. Justin says that's fine. We're lessers. I get it. The what? Oh, that picture is a picture of Cotton.
Is that dog's name?
Yep. That dog's name is Cotton.
Because that's the perfect name for that dog.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That one, whatever next goes there. Okay. Another thing you're not ready for is the stuff that happens in this book. This is Venom number 257, which is part 8 of the Death Spiral. That's your A cover. And that's your Bagley Target variant. And these girls are actually the targets for this round.
I spent way too long just then thinking, wait, they did a variant for Target? Really?
No.
What are we coming to when Target has its own exclusives?
That would be funny, though.
Took me way too long to realize that was not what you meant.
Scorch comes off the wall. I think this is the end of our Marvel, and it is. Bagley goes to SF.
It was a really light Marvel week. This is a really light Marvel month, actually.
I think it's okay. They've been working through. We've been telling them for a long time, please don't do a whole bunch of big events at the same time. So they're working through this cool Venom, Amazing Spider-Man one.
Oh, for sure.
Because they're totally ramping up toward like all the ad work and the books for this week are all related to Armageddon, which I'm really excited about. Scorch goes SF.
Well, and Queen in Black FOC's next Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I know they're building to that too. But no, it's just like, it's one of those is that if people are like, man, that wasn't as many Marvel as I'm used to. It's a light Marvel month as they sort of give your wallet a breather before they launch all of this new stuff you're definitely going to want to be in.
Everything. All right. X-Men United. This is number 2. Open Warfare with Captain America. That is your A cover. Open Warfare with Captain America. Kind of scary. And then I have one variant. This is, it's like Parma. Okay, we're about to tackle the big release from Batman, so I'm going to take down a bunch of stuff. This is the end of the indies. This is the thing on the doorstep that comes down. And then I'm going to take down Alias. Doesn't matter if we take this down, that's empty. Imperial Guardians, Inglorious X-Force, and Magic Colossus. They're all still available to you. Just putting them away.
In fact, Miss Jen, I will give people hopefully a small preview. I know Matthias is attempting to book the writer of Queen in Black for the FOC show on Friday.
Ooh, yes, heck yes.
I just hope that the email I had for that writer is still good.
Target does get exclusive covers for fiction books. Huh.
I knew that. I was talking about for a Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me explain how many firsts there are in this book. First new Bat vehicle. There's a major death. First appearance, many first appearance. It's just like it'll hurt your brain. There's so much stuff going on in this book. It's so good. This is Absolute Batman 19. This is the A cover.
Is this like the first, when you say the first new appearance of a new Bat vehicle, is this like the Absolute Batmobile?
We've already seen that one. It's a new vehicle. You've never seen
the absolute version of that vehicle.
I don't think there's ever been anything like it.
They had the Bat Zeppelin at one point.
Sure.
I think they've covered all the vehicles.
Nope.
The Bat Unicycle?
Uh-uh. It's unexplainable. This is the B cover. B cover, Ben Oliver. That's heck gorgeous right there.
I'm going to spend the rest of the show trying to figure this out.
Surprised it hasn't leaked all over the internet. I'm glad it hasn't. I hate it when it happens, when you don't get to enjoy it by discovering it.
Well, I haven't been on the internet that much today.
All right, this one is the C cover, Nick Dragotta. It's cool because it's kind of homage-y. It's got, like silver in which you see reflections of things, so definitely cool.
Bat tire swing, maybe?
Bat tire swing. Rusty, I got your B. So I'm refreshing my page a lot more over there. Absolute Bat tricycle. Pablo asks. Absolute A goes to Garcia. Gotcha.
Is it the absolute version of a Bat bicycle where the front tire is one of those giant tires like from the olden times, and the back tire is real tiny?
You talking about a Highliner? No. Nope. 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 Nope.
I'll figure it out.
I know you will. And the D cover is Liam Sharp. Rawr. And that's all of the...
Liam Sharp doing Absolute Batman has become my favorite covers.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. A and C for SF. Good angle that he didn't get the camera in that reflection. C cover for Garcia. That was the thing that I always was really amazed in for the Matrix, when they have like Morpheus's glasses, like the whole view where you can see Neo in both of them, but you can only see one pill in each of them. That whole like shot, that was like really masterful. That's ready. That's ready. Okay. But nothing else yet. All right. All right. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody's comments over here. And D for Garcia. D for Garcia. First appearance of the motorized Bat porta potty. Sure.
The Bat Jazzy scooter.
Bat hover round. We're just going to just make stuff up now. Okay, this is Batwoman number 2. Greg Rucka. Danny is the artist. It's still awesome, y'all. The whole like storyline with the daughters of Lilith. I'm like, what is going on? I think we only got a cover for that one because I like Danny's art. Batwoman to SF. Gotcha. Bat Nimbus 2000. Okay. I got multiple copies of this, or multiple covers of this. Let me see. Make sure I got them all. Okay. Deathstroke the Terminator number 2. Tony Fleece did not take his foot off the gas. Gas fully engaged. This is the B cover, Panosian. C cover, Tyler Kirkham. How beautiful are those? That woman for Nava. And Rusty. Got it all, I think. Okay. And the one ratio variant I have for today is the 1 in 25, Absolute Batman 19, cover art by Olivetti, and those are 20. Just through the roof beautiful.
Quick little promo. Crease Lee, who did a variant for Absolute Batman 19, will be live on the Original Art Experience on Friday on the EXP with Nikki.
My goodness. Got you, SF.
I'll be honest. Nick sent me a text going, hey, to tell me that Crease Lee was coming, which is I'm excited for. but he spelled, or I think he got auto-corrected, and it came through as Cheesley was coming.
Cheesley?
And I got even more excited because I'm like, I don't know who that is, but if their name is Cheese, I need to meet this person.
All right, Pablo, I see your claim for the 1 in 25. Garcia, I see your claim for the 1 in 25. Got 2 more, and that's it. Tyler is having a private CGC signing coming up this summer. Ooh. Okay, I don't see anything else coming through. Coming off the wall is Planet of the Apes Fantastic Four. Oh, that's a Greg Land cover. I didn't even notice. SF takes one of them, and I'm down to 1. End of Life, number 3, Kyle Starks. We ended up with just one of these, Vertigo. Okay, the facsimile for Silver Surfer comes down from the board. We're getting close, y'all, so we can get to the books behind. Okay, this is Lobo, number 2. Cover says, I bite back. How in the world did he get suckered into doing a live action show in which he's relegated to only saying his keyword limited times? I don't know, but he does. Storm comes down from the board.
I couldn't get over his plumber's crack on that cover.
It's a pretty good one. Lobo goes to SF. Okay, I've got New Titans. This is the A cover. It's awesome because it's got all the cool characters on the front. If you forgot, the New Titans ended up being the awesome characters. You got Superboy, I think Prime. You got Nightwing, Wonder Girl. I forgot the other ones. And then this is the B cover by Ethan Young. Ultimate Wolverine comes off the board with all of its different covers. I had calls for this, so I'm pretty sure it's a hot book. This is Nightwing number 137, The Bridge. I didn't get to read this one. I should have picked it up to read.
Yeah, there's a thing that happens in that book.
There might be something that goes down. And there's the David Nakayama. I only have 2 of the David Nakayamas. Venom comes off the board.
By the way, I haven't read the Nightwing. I've just been told that there's a thing that happens, which generally means that it's a comic book, so stuff happens.
Well, that's true. But people don't usually call ahead if there's nothing going on. I got you, SF.
Right. I just love that my friend who wanted to prove to me that they knew what was happening in Nightwing was like, stuff happens. I'm like, yo, that's called plot. But they wouldn't tell me any more than that.
We got second print of Sirens, Love Hurts.
Love hurts.
Okay. X-Men United comes off the board. That is the end of the Marvel coming down. We got 2 more books, y'all, and then we're going to get crazy on the board. Superman Unlimited Homecoming. This is number 12. It also has Reign of the Superboys as a storyline. This kid looks like all kinds of trouble. He is going to detention. Okay, I'm going to take down all the absolute Batman. And here. B, C, D. Superman goes to SF. There you go. Oh, Superman. The other one decided to run away. Publicist Nazareth song. Rock on. Okay. The last one to go up to the board. This is Wonder Woman number 32. This is a really crazily awesome told story. Lots of stuff going on. And there is the B cover, David Nakayama. There you go. There's the matriarch on the front cover. Okay. Elvis says absolute ABC. See, Elvis, do you need a D also or no? And then WWAB for Russ G. Gonna pass on the D. Okay, gotcha. It's totally cool. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it. Okay. Here we go. I get to take everything else down from the wall. If you need anything, let me know. Batwoman comes down. Deathstroke comes down. End of Life goes down. Lobo comes down. New Titans comes down. Nightwing comes down. Sirens comes down. Superman United comes down. And Wonder Woman comes down. Now it's time to talk about anything else on the board you want. Hey, Todd. All right. Was there anything anyone was eyeballing on the board? Sorry, this thing is kind of a little bit. That helped a little bit. I'm assuming everyone wants to look at the variants. Oh, I was going to show you guys these. At Comics Pro, I bid on a lot of things with a good friend of mine, and I finally got them in. This is the 1 in 1,000 variant for Void Rivals #1. I have these at $20. This was like, oh, sorry, it was not a 1 in 1,000. This is a one of only 1,000 that were made. It was an exclusive. Sorry, my brain just shut down. There were only 1,000 of this cover made. Void Rivals #1. Okay, variant covers. Here we go. Just as a point, if you're watching on Facebook and you're worried about not getting something, you might switch over to YouTube. It's on _EXP. Those calls are coming over for sure. In this slot, I don't know. I know there's
It's not EXP Live, by the way.
Oh, EXP Live, sorry. How many millions did they print for that to be 20? I did have Campbell books in the last show on the one on Saturday. I'm pretty sure. Okay, here we go. This one. I apologize if I don't know all the cover artists. They are just gorgeous. This one is. I can't even tell what the book is. 1 minute. Okay, this is Poison Ivy, number 35. It is Cedric Poulat. It is a store exclusive from a different store. That one is 20. It's a really pretty Ivy. So if you want to claim this one, you just call this one Ivy. It'll make it easier for claiming. Same cover artist. This one is all new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider number 2. Just a regular cover. That one is $4. This is John Boy. This is the Titans 27 Pumpkin Spicy variant. And that one is $5. Un minuto, por favor. Might be Pablo bebopping over. Ooh. Here's a foil cover. All new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider foil cover. That one's 16. Elvis, it is $20. I have one left. Rogue Storm number 1 from the Age of Revelation. This one is $4. There were a lot of people that missed out on this first issue, and this was a really great one. Okay, got you, Elvis. Okay. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider, number 15. That's a really cool one. That one, I don't know which way to put it. Okay, it's like this. She's upside down. That one is $5. This is Serge Acuna, Green Lantern 24, $6. Doggies in about 5 minutes. Oh, doggies. This one is Deathstalkers X Street Fighter Blood Throne. Covered by Reek, R-E-I-Q. It's an exclusive to a shop. That one is $20. She's covered up. Just not very much. Okay, this is an exclusive cover for Sonia Reborn number 1. Art by Jay Ferguson. That one is $25. That's actual art. That is not just a cosplay cover. That's art. Green Lantern 24. Hal and Carol. Look. Hal and I don't know. Does it help? I don't know for sure. Does it help just if I hold it together still? That one's $40, Sean. That one is a Comics Pro exclusive. Okay, you can do this one. Whatever doesn't fit or doesn't make any sense, you can leave it. This is just absolute. I'll take care of that one. Facebook stopped on the last book covered up. Rudolph, I don't know what the last book covered up was, unfortunately. Green Lantern. That was Dark Stalkers. Red Sonja. Okay. This is Marquez cover. X-Man Hunt Omega #1, 9. Okay, I got you. Nava gets that one. Sorry, I'm not real smart about my Green Lantern characters. I apologize. This might be them also. Green Lantern #12 with Star Sapphire. That one's $5. That's just the regular A cover. Hey, right. We got about 20 minutes. Hot Girl #1. This one is an Otto Schmidt variant, and it is $5. That one's really pretty. X-Men 97. This one is Ron Lim, like sketch cover. So it's not original art on there, but it's a sketch cover. That one's $22. Looks like little Lego men. Godzilla versus Phantom. Oh, this one's got a bend in it. Is the book bent or just the board? Hold please. Let me see if I can fix this. Yeah, this one's got a little bend at the bottom. I think I must have been in that way in the box. I'm going to flip around the board and see if it fixed it, but I don't think it's going to. All right, this one is Godzilla Fantastic Four foil cover. It just has a little sway. It's got a sway. That one is $9. Oops. I almost pulled the wrong thing for you. There's yours. I think that is a second copy of that Sonya cover. This one's just a regular old Maestro #1 for $5. Okay, this is Uncanny X-Men #22. That one's the B cover. That one is $5. Looks like a playing card. X-Men Book of Revelation foil, spot foil. That one's $6. Free Comic Book Day Street Fighter Rival versus Rival Schools, $3. And Fantastic Four Free Comic Book Day plus Giant Size X-Men is $3. Captain Marvel #8. Intia Lee Carnage sized variant, trade no trade dress variant. That one is $13. Unbreakable X-Men foil cover, $9. That's really cool. And from the Age of Revelation, Unbreakable X-Men #1. That's $5. X-Men #22. This one is variant featuring Psylocke with her blades out. That one is $10. Black Cat #2. This one is, I don't know, it's PM as the cover artist. That one is $7. This is just a print. The print. That one's 15. It's like a floral print of a pretty girl. I've hit all the foil stuff. Hey, Steve. Not even on the back. Let's see if we can figure it out. Okay. This is Red Sonja Reborn issue number 1, foil cover. That one is 10. Vampirella number 2. That one is foil, and it is 7. Harley Quinn number 37. This is the Fornes variant. That one is 6. Batman number 141, glitch foil variant. Glitch foil variant is 8. Hellions number 2, Mayhew variant, 12. And Kenny X-Men number 21. This is like the D variant for 5. Cute little button nose on Rogue. Dread the Halls from 2025. One shot. That one is $5.50. Fantastic 3. Ooh, wow, that is a really awesome Doom foil cover. That one is 10. Excalibur number 15. This is the new exclusive NGU. That one is 20. Free Comic Book Day, Amazing Spider-Man Ultimate Universe. Probably the beginning of all of the first appearances. That one is 3. Spider-Girl number 5, cover D variant, is 4. Death of the Silver Surfer B cover is 4. Justice League number 1, incentive Dave Finch cover, that is 13. Amazing Spider-Man number 63. This is the 1 in 25 design variant. That one's 25. A Marquez cover, Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Flashpoint. That one's 6. Death of the Silver Surfer number 5 variant. That one's $4. Rogue Storm number 2 is 5. Okay. Amazing Spider-Man number 75. This is the Lian Huyck variant. No trade dress. That one's 20. X-Men number 34, J. Anacleto cover. That one is 10. And the no trade dress for that one is 18. Amazing Spider-Man number 14, store exclusive, featuring Hallows Eve on the cover. That one is 25.
Can you show that one again, Miss Jen?
Jason,
Oh man, that's what I thought it was. Okay.
It's pretty, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta figure out which one was the new. Let's see you, Jason. Saturday. Maybe he's got it on there. Oh, please. That one. Okay. Thank you for the picture. That helps me a lot. These one. Okay, that's for Jason. That's a good way to do it too, Jason. Just like the whole like screen grab it is so perfect. Thank you so much for that help. Perfect. Sorry, it wasn't showing me everything. And someone's buying mad amounts of like comic book runs. The Me You Love in the Dark. That is a no trade dress, really cool looking cover. 18.
I think because the title is on the cover, I think that would make it minimal trade dress.
Oh, you're right. It is part of the image. Yeah. This is Something is Killing the Children number 36. It's the 5-year foil variant. That one is 10. Tales of the Titans number 2. Samney variant. That one is 5 foil. So Elvis, I plan on pricing it on Wednesday when I do my planned insomnia night. And then if they bring me any more of it in, like if they bring it on tomorrow, which it sounded like they might, the stuff that has like, like grease pencil dates on it and stuff, then I'll get that prep too. Uncanny X-Men number 1. This one is the Mark Brooks variant. That one's 25. Amazing Spider-Man 27. It says Dawn on it, so maybe Don McTeague. That one's 10. Red Sonja number 1. Shannon Mayer variant. That one is 12. Red Sonja, Shannon Mayer. This is an ash can edition for 12. Put it up here with my ash cans. Oop. Trade skirt. What? I'm sure that has to have been like a word grab. Trade skirt. Okay, this is Vampirilla #1, Tyler Kirkham variant. And that one is 13. I got, let's see, 9 minutes-ish. Yeah, this one, that one's like a red background. This one's a blue background. That one's 12. Amazing Spider-Man #6, Tyler Kirkham cover, 15. Tyler Kirkham, Amazing Spider-Man #59. That one is 20. Uncanny X-Men, Tyler Kirkham, #25. I do like this collection. It had all the cover artists together. Uncanny X-Men, Tyler Kirkham variant, $20. Rudolph says Vampy #1. Okay, Rudolph. So you have a preference here. They're the same exact cover, just red and blue is the background color. Just let me know which one you prefer, or both, or none. All right, this one is Justice League Unlimited #3, Tyler Kirkham variant. That one's 10. This is Racha Lynn, Justice League Unlimited #10. That one's $5. Oh, this is cool. Knob, are you here? Green Lantern #28. That's also Racha Lynn. That one's $5. Got your Star Sapphire on it. Amazing Spider-Man #9. Reek cover. That one is 7. Amazing Spider-Man #14. Also Rika cover. That one is 10. Can we do 22? They're not really mine. Actually, that's not a very good discount, is it? 20? Because it's 25 altogether. Yeah, 20. Can I do 22? Rudolph? Which one is this? Amazing Spider-Man #12. Exclusive variant. That one is 15. I think that's supposed to be a Rania. X-Men #1. Another Reek cover. This is a no trade dress for 20. And the trade dress is 20, so the same. The last one we'll be able to fit in this show. Godzilla. This one is Godzilla versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #1, retailer exclusive by Poncho, just the way it sounds. That one is 30. All right, now it's time to do like normal, like I want to make an offer. Thank you so much for understanding, Rudolph. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Rudolph, do we have a pile already here? Yep. To go with your other cool claims. If you were just watching this and review this show, it's totally fine. I'm going to leave all this up here. We didn't do these. I'm going to take those down. We didn't do any of this stuff up here. I'm going to we'll do it in another show. I don't ever make it so you guys don't get to see them ever. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you for putting up with the weird craziness over on Facebook. But yeah, that big the Silver Age collection has got some pretty big books. That's going to be on Saturday's show. Thursday, I haven't really decided on yet. I'll figure out what I'm doing. Thursday seems like it's going to be.
Yeah,
who knows who's walking the front door.
It's super fun when Miss Jen doesn't have a plan and I've got to get a thumbnail done on Monday. So just know that Thursday could literally be anything because she doesn't have a plan.
Nope. It's not me being difficult. I literally don't know what I am going to do. Sometimes I get a collection in on the day.
It's like 10% you being difficult and 90% you get really cool stuff all throughout the week.
I'm always hoping for a really killer thing instead of doing I'm fine with doing this is stuff I just found in the warehouse. And sometimes that's what it is. I'm like, I didn't get something in that I don't want to hold for a Saturday show. So I'll just be like, you know what?
Right. And that 10% you being difficult is 10% you wanting to put on the best show ever.
Try it.
Try it. I get it. But seriously though, bro. No, I'm kidding. We'll see everybody Thursday. DEXPlive.com/ go to our shop, buy our Ben 10 exclusive. There, we've done the work.
That's right. And I'm excited for new shows upcoming. Excited to see Blake.
That's right.
Excited to see the new other show that Kyle's working on for next week. If you like the lists,
I'm super glad we're not doing it tonight.
You exhausted?
Well, I've had a migraine since about an hour into the show.
Oh no! Everyone get hearts.
So I'm super glad I'm not trying to fight my way through an hour and a half show or whatever, as I can't read the comments anymore. So.
Yeah. So tomorrow your invoice stuff is going to start around noonish because that's when I get into in the morning. I'm always making sure to take care of everyone that walks in the front door. And then I have, I've got a second person, which is awesome. Shanice, it comes at noon. So then I get a chance to break away and start doing invoices. So it takes me a couple hours to finish them all. So if you don't see them until the 3 o'clock hour or 4 o'clock hour, that's what's going on. It's just been busy maybe. Tomorrow for sure, I'm dropping the art and offer for one of our exclusives. I will give you this hint. It is from one of my dear friends, Zach Kaplan, who's the writer. So you might be able to narrow it down. He's only got 3 books that are dropping, so. But he did get
tomorrow night at 9. I don't know if Miss Jen can make, or 9 Eastern, 8 Central. I don't know if Miss Jen can make it. But Blake's Buzz debuts here on the EXP. I will be a guest. I don't know if Miss Jen's coming or not. But we will be hanging out for the hot dog hangout.
And that's 9 Eastern?
9 Eastern, 8 Central.
Perfect. It'll be right as I'm getting ready to close the store. So I'll put it on my computer.
Perfect.
I'll be there. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Kyle, for just making it work. So sorry you have a headache. And,
hey, it happens.
Thanks, y'all, for all the support. I couldn't do exclusives if I didn't have support from you guys. So thank you so much. I'm super excited about all of it. See you guys next time.
I can't see what I'm clicking.